everybody for your wonderful support of the Comprehensive Cancer Center. Obviously a great cause for this event today. To get started, I want to introduce to you the director of the Comprehensive Cancer Center and a distinguished professor of oncology. He is the founding director of the Cancer Center and is widely recognized as one of the world's premier breast cancer specialists whose research focuses on adult cancer stem cells. Please welcome Dr. Max Wicha.
Thanks so much, Ira. This is such a wonderful event for me because it gets to put together my two real passions. One is helping patients with cancer, and the other is Michigan football. Now I'd like to introduce Cassie Toath, who's been a great supporter and friend of the Cancer Center. She's a very successful real estate agent here in Ann Arbor, and is going to say a few words to us today.
Women's Football Academy this year, sponsored by the Comprehensive Cancer Center. I participated in this Women's Football Academy 4 years ago because I wanted to support, learn, and be a part of our proud tradition at U of M football. Besides, what woman doesn't want to go into the men's locker room today? And I was sitting where you sit now. Then I only knew 2 women who had had breast cancer. My friend Mary Helen Gilbert, who lost the battle. And then my mom, bless her soul, died last year from cancer. So when I sat where you are, no one in my family had cancer. I had no reason to be here except to support the cause. And I didn't know I would stand before you today and say that I am a survivor. And they've nicknamed me the Wicha. So apparently I'm among 2.5 million women in America who are survivors right now. And the American Cancer Society says the chance of a woman having invasive breast cancer sometime during her life is a little less than 1 in 8. My point is, we don't know. So in September 2008, I discovered a lump in my breast and was diagnosed with cancer that involved my lymph nodes. And over the next year and a half, I had a lumpectomy, breast reconstruction, chemotherapy, and radiation. And unfortunately, my heart got damaged from the drugs. So even walking up a flight of stairs was taxing. And on September 30th, 2010, my cardiologist gave me the clear to throw away the heart medication. So it was a long 2-year process. And at this point, I had gained 25 pounds of weight from the steroids, and it's now coming off. I'm exercising, so there are no more excuses. Do you hear that, Coach? You should. Well, like U of M football, there are no more excuses. A defense punished worse than the housing market for 3 straight years now shows resurgence. As CEO of my thriving real estate practice, could I have complained about the market? We all aren't living here, right? We know about the market. Could I have complained about being sick? Well, here's the deal. Many Ann Arbor families were missing mortgage payments, losing their jobs, and losing their homes. What an attitude and behavior opportunity to provide knowledge and expertise to alleviate their uncertainty and commit to creating a positive experience for our clients that is better and smoother than they ever could have expected. And I wanted to lessen their pain. And in fact, no one knew about the battle going on under my wig. I didn't tell anybody. I worked the entire time through the breast cancer treatments in this challenging market, focusing on our goals, attitude, and behavior with the help of my team, family, friends, and God. What I did not know when I sat where you sit is all the resources and a huge network I would need. I would like to share some of these resources from U of M Comprehensive Cancer Center and elsewhere that helped me. Maybe you could share these with other people. They're simple, but they helped me. And I didn't know what I needed until it appeared, until I tapped into this network. I called the cancer org on the weekend when I got my pathology report to learn about HER2-neu and ERA positive. Did you know you can call them 24/7? Anybody can call them and ask about cancer and get an awesome answer, even from a doctor. This was on a Saturday night when I was freaking out. Thank you for your support. I checked out a book from the U of M Cancer Library. The book had naked breast pictures of before and after surgery. something you would have seen at a pornography shop. But I really needed it. And by seeing the book, then I could ask some questions about surgical procedures. Thank you for your support. I took a class on what to expect for chemotherapy. There were 2 students that failed the class. They were returning. They unfortunately had cancer returned. And that incident seemed like a defining moment for me. I actually turned to my husband and I say, I'm going to get an A in this class. I am not failing this class. I do not want to be back in this class. And I'm going to choose the best defense to prevent failure. Are you with me, Coach? Thank you for your support. We took a free cooking class. Did you know that's available? Through the cooperative cancerproject.org. And now I make smoothies with almond milk, kale, and broccoli, and make healthy choices with the help of my insider daughter, a nutritionist from Tufts Boston School. Thank you for your support for that cooking class. I took a class on how to draw on eyebrows. Now remember, there's no hair anywhere, and the eyebrows are gone. So you think, well, I'm not a girly girl, but I appreciated the gift bag, the lessons, and the camaraderie of my fellow bald chicks. So I still draw on my eyebrows. They didn't come back very well. And the good news, the underarm hair is still gone. Thank you for your support. Now, my life partner, my husband of 33 years, we shaved our heads together. It's very hard when you are a woman and you lose your hair, so I said, honey, would you shave your head with me? So I shaved his head, and then he shaved mine. And he's still bald today. And by the way, the silver lining, after 2 years of fighting, my trophy is not a Big Ten prize, but a Big 2 prize. 2 gorgeous, perky boobs. You will find more resources. Dr. Wicha talked about some cool things that they're doing with genomes, and for living, I want to just stop for a minute. You're going to get a gift bag with those resources. So for people living with cancer, I'm going to ask you to stand up.
Survivors. You want survivors?
For anyone who's been affected by someone having cancer, a loved one, any family member, a friend, please stand up. So, everybody in this room, we are fully part of this battle, and we can help each other. We can raise money for find the cure, and we can win this game together. We can be defensive. No excuses. We welcome your support, and I offer myself up to you and any friends that may get diagnosed with cancer. I come from a servant's mentality and a service mentality, so when you see me today, please walk over and give me a hug so I know you've gotten the message. And just as we will no longer tolerate Ohio State's dominance in the Big Ten, we will no longer tolerate cancer's dominance in our lives. Go Blue!
Thank you, Kathy.